All right, we're here with Coach Kennedy Tinsley from Southeast Guilford, getting ready for the state championship game on Friday night at Chapel Hill. Coach Tinsley, how do you feel after practice today?
Feel good. You know, we're a little bit behind schedule as far as our normal routine, but the kids responded well. They had a good, clean practice, so we've got a lot of work to do to catch up as far as what a typical week is for us and getting the amount of work in that we need to get in so that we understand the game plan. But I think with school being out, if they can do little things outside of our practices to figure out what's going on, know what's going on, and be prepared, then I think we'll be okay.
School being out, that's another challenge that's come into this season, and you guys have faced challenges all season long.
Right.
With the weather, I don't remember a season where there's been so many Monday and Thursday games and injuries. And can you talk about just how your team's faced adversity all year and how they've responded to that?
Yeah, so by far the best team as far as responding to circumstances. And we try to challenge them during the off season and give them weird circumstances that they have to overcome, and we're very specific about it. But they have done an excellent job at, no matter what's happened, locking in and making the most out of whatever situation we have. And so, like you said, the weather, we've had some injuries. Our best player got injured and is out for the year. And the kids have found ways to respond, and the next guys have stepped up. And so that's been probably the biggest reason we've had the success that we've had.
How has the next man up mentality affected this team?
Not too much. Now, we've been fortunate not to have as many injuries as some teams do face. When you lose certain people sometimes, based off who you have, those are the crucial ones, So when we lost our best player, Traple does a lot for us. That filled a lot of gaps. And so we really preach as far as the kids, when you're not the first guy, you need to be preparing as you are the first guy. And so we've shifted guys around, and they've stepped up and understood what they need to do, and have made the plays to kind of give us the opportunity to continue to play.
I was at the Northwest Guilford game, and I talked with you briefly after that game. What did that game do for this team?
That was probably the pivotal moment in our season, because we got out-coached and we got outplayed. And so if it did anything for us, it taught us, like, hey, if you don't do all the little things that it takes to prepare each and every week, you can lose to anybody. And maybe numbers say that we were supposed to win that game based off of records or something like that, but we learned a lot, and I think they've responded since then. And we broke our season down into goals. Our goal was to win a non-conference championship before anything else. And so we lost the opportunity to reach that goal that game. So it was a big wake-up call, like, hey, the rest of the season will go the same way if you don't do the little things to prepare.
How do you feel like your kids have reacted and finished those goals, the goals that you set for them towards the end of the season?
They've done well, and this was the first time we did it that way, where we broke it down, where we just focused on one thing at a time versus saying state championship from the get-go. And so they've done well. I think it kind of compartmentalizes everything when you say non-conference championship, then conference championship. Summertime, we just wanted to win a 7-on-7 tournament. That was the goal for the summer, or one of them, and get like 100% participation. So doing it that way, the kids can lock in a lot easier, and I thought it's helped a lot. We'll probably do it again next year.
Talk about what a state championship would mean for Southeast.
Well, I think it would mean everything, and it would represent what a total team effort would be. So it starts from the top. I'm not the top, actually, it's the administration. And so they made some choices to give their kids the best opportunity to compete and do well. And they've supported all the things that we've tried to do as well as all of our other sports to give us a chance to be successful. And so all that's done is filtered down to the rest of our football team and the rest of our athletics program. And so Now then it goes to us, the kids and the parents. And we look at them as one group, one team, and we've had great parent buy-in and great support, and then we've had great coaches, and then we've had great kids that are buying in as well. So everybody buying in, along with some community support, churches that feed us and things like that, give us the product. And we realize even with that product and all the buy-in, we still barely get over the hump, which means it's a total team effort. And for us, that's what it takes. I'm not a good enough coach yet to do it on my own, and we don't have good enough players to do it on our own. That's the honest truth. We've got to have full support. And so because of that, if we win a state championship, it will really represent all of our hard work that we put in together.
I guess the last question would be the last two victories. Talk about what those two victories have done for this team, coming back after being down at half.
Yeah, I think it really starts with the Dudley game. Being down and coming back, set the next game up. Because once you got success from one, you turn around and you can be successful again because of what happened the week prior. And so it was huge. And as a coach, we just take little victories and use them as teachable moments so that you can point back to them and say, hey, remember when this happened? We did these things. Let's finish. We had an overtime victory against Eastern, and we actually pointed back to the Northwest game. We said, this is our chance to fix what happened prior in the Northwest game in overtime. And so the kids bought into that, and they believe it, and so it shows you that they're learning, And that's what we're really doing is we're teachers, and we're teaching, and the kids are learning, and we're learning.
Well, Coach, good luck to you on Friday night. Congratulations for getting to this point in the season, and we'll all be rooting for you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.